Hello Commanders, Pro-Tah-Zzioh back with a new video, and we are featuring a 2v2 battle, an action-packed one, and it's gonna be in the Tawanggu Isthmus. And you can see we're up against Daddy Morosi, and when I was still in my previous clan, Krasnaya Guardia. I'm actually in FAG now, along with X3M, back for some more, Jcaz, Bonkers, and all the other good guys there. So, let's see what happens. So, I spawned here on the lower left, Bredenberg here, or actually Bredenberg is the red player on the lower left, and I'm the yellow player right there in the middle south, or the south section. So, pretty normal opening, just some riflemen trying to stroll around and find some money on the ground, or containers as I should say. My partner was able to get a lot. I was able to get like, pretty good, decent amount. I'd say either we got 60-40 or 50-50. I don't know, I wasn't able to keep count, so yeah. So, scouting here on the lower right hand corner, and nice, we're gonna be able to steal that one. Got it. Okay, so we won't be able to contest that super container given the amount of units that the green player has, especially with E.B.S.G skill cards. I think they have like level or skill card 18 and 19. I'm not too sure, and I only have level 11. Poor Pro-Tah-Zzioh. Okay, so here comes an early harass by the green player. He's gonna be shooting away at that, what do you call this? It's a supply center. Dum-dum. Yeah, so yeah, the green player is shooting away at my supply center and burning my infantry away with that fortress. And poor me, I'm asking support, or I'm asking help from my partner, and yeah, I think he was still busy with his base development, especially that HQ4 is a thing, HQ4 is do or die in Diamond League, especially in rank 21 and above. If you stay on HQ3 or lower, then nah, you're gonna get beat up in terms of resources, development, and everything. But an early harass should also impede the development of your enemy. As we can see here, that's what the green player is doing. He's forcing me to produce units, produce defensive buildings, basically to waste my resources. Given the state that my base is in, this is a pretty bad hit to our economy. Okay, so as we can see, our partner already has a hawk that will pick off that typhoon, and it's gonna pick off the rest of the enemy units. Okay, nice. So blue players backing up with a delta there, but I doubt that it's gonna be able to do like some real damage to my base, given that my partner already has a hawk. Let's speed this up. Okay, so I already have some porcupines to defend the base in case of enemy avia. As we can see, green player is already has an airfield, but nothing in there yet. Same here with the blue player, and everyone's like HQ4 except for myself, I think. So let's take a look. HQ4 here for Bredenberg, and already has a level 3 special vehicle factory, and as you can see, I'm still HQ3. Yeah, I'm being coached now. Yeah, it's because of the early harass that I got earlier that I was delayed in terms of upgrading my HQ to level 4. But anyways, it's already on its way, and we're upgrading those vehicle factories so that we'll have access to the Resistance's trump card, which is the Jaguar Chameleon Porcupine combo. So I don't have upgraded Albatross, so I'm not able to use bombers yet. But if bombers are present along with those units, then it's definitely gonna deal a heavy blow to either the enemy army or to the enemy base. So as you can see, blue player is harassing with a couple of vertex. A good thing that I already have some porcupines. Second super container will be taken uncontested. And yeah, if you can see the enemy army just right outside my base, I don't know why he didn't push, given that he was able to see the state of my base and my army. He could have easily steamrolled my base. But I guess they were kind of worried about my partner, given that E.B.S.G has a pretty strong account, as well as skill 19, if I'm not mistaken. JCP from my partner, as you can see, he's maneuvering it pretty nicely over to the or up the hill. You always want to be up the hill whenever there are engagements, so that you won't get hit, or you won't be at a disadvantage on that choke point. Okay, so I think I'm pretty well developed now. I have a good count of supply centers, as well as my base is pretty much developed. I think it can fight now. My base would fight? No, my units would fight. I have a pretty good army. As you can see, I'm maneuvering them now away from the enemy army. So looks like the green player wasn't up for a base trade and decided to pull his units back. I used gold scouting or vehicle scouting first, so that I'll be able to outrun his units. And as you can see, we were pretty much successful with that plan. We were able to take the shield out first, because it was the first unit to reach the JCP army. And as you can see, those chameleons or those vertex are just yeah, spinning around. My hair round, round. I don't want to get copyrighted, of course. Okay, so E.B.S.G is gonna be providing air support and will be sniping that shield. Okay, so chameleon energies run out. Basically, the whole army is exposed, but in a pretty much in a good position to still deal some damage to the enemy base. So we were able to take out a couple more supply centers with the use of our units, and yeah, pretty good bombing run from the blue player. And yeah, a single Thor completely annihilated those units that were clumped up together. So it's time to regroup. Okay, move here. Okay, so units are on or regrouping, and as we can see, excellent bombing run from our partner, annihilating those two level 3 vehicle factories and impeding the increasing Zeus count. Given that if there's like too much Zeus, it's gonna be pretty hard to fight against those, especially if the enemy has Avia mixed along. You would be forced to dedicate some of your command points to anti-air, and that's bad. Okay, yeah, as you can see here, I don't have any anti-air, but I'm moving my units so that the vertex doesn't just target them easily. So I activate my chameleon to conceal the army, and I was able to get a porcupine out here to shoo those vertex away. Okay, my partner is pretty much well positioned above the hill. The blue player isn't able to get there aside from his bombers. Okay, we're gonna engage here, or we're gonna engage the green player here again. And as you can see, shield is gonna be diving into the fog, which will be focus fired by my grenadiers. And while the grenadiers are there, here comes our partner with the albatross, destroying tons of buildings again. Yeah, those albatross really pack a punch against enemy buildings. And as you can see, hawks were also sent out to support the returning albatrosses, since the vertex were coming after them. So same as earlier, we maneuver our JCP over to the end of the army or end of the enemy base, and we're gonna try to deal as much damage again as we can. But it sucks that there are vertex here. And what's that chameleon doing? Activate. Or I think it already ran out of energy. Okay, so yeah, we were able to clean off the enemy Zeus, and we're now gonna try to take the airfield out as well. We have some additional army. Okay, so my partner is also engaging the blue player here, and as we can see, his units are already positioned nicely to engage the upcoming army, but they were not able to get into position quite fast enough to burst down by force firing into the fog. Or I'm talking about the Zeus, but you probably understand. Okay, so while enemy is distracted on the upper right hand corner with a split JCP army, we are also going to be sending some more units into the front entrance of his base. As we can see, we have like a few Jaguars, but too bad that there are chameleons, or not chameleons, but vertexes that are gonna pick them off. And what a day. I thought that the construction guys are already done, but nah. I want to finish this video today. I've been way too out of YouTube for quite some time, and I am losing my touch. Anyway, going back. It's annoying. Excuse me. Okay, I think the construction guys are already done, so yeah. As we can see, my partner is engaging the blue player, is like destroying the enemy army, and also getting his army destroyed, and he's pulling back now. Okay, as we can see, his JCP army is pulling back, but here comes my reinforcing army. Another set of JCP units, Jaguar, Chameleon, Porcupine, that's gonna be taking advantage of the situation while the blue player is still recovering from my partner's attack. We will strike while the iron is hot. Okay, as you can see, the enemy blue player doesn't have much units to defend his base with anymore. Jcaz only has like a Typhoon, a couple of shields that really has nothing to cover or to protect rather, and are basically sitting ducks against our combined army. Okay, so we are gonna be clearing both the reinforcing army of the green player, but he pulls back, and now I'm diving into the enemy base right at the very far corner of the enemy base, and we're gonna be attacking him from the back. So no defenses left, no units left, and yeah, we're gonna be demolishing this guy now. Alright, nice. Okay, so we've left some of our Jaguars there. I was unable to unsiege them, and I only had like the Porcupine and the Chameleons move up. And here's another set of Jaguar, Porcupine, Chameleon that's gonna be attacking at the same side again for the nth time. Okay, so good bombing run, hits a factory, and I don't know what else. Okay, so we are gonna be attacking from three sides, from the right, the middle, and from the left. And yeah, enemy just self-destructed. Hope you guys liked that video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and share. Pro-Tah-Zzioh out.